This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Hi, Jack. What day is it again?
It is Wednesday, my swan.
All day. Are you one of those people that go all day?
I'm not.
Do you know what else I don't like when people go, when you go, oh no, I've forgotten. They go, must have been a lie.
Oh, that's awful. Do people say that?
Yes, I always go, no, it absolutely was not a lie.
No, I genuinely just had a brain fart.
I genuinely forgot.
Do you know what else I don't like?
What?
When people go, oh, it's only Tuesday, and someone goes, it's a bit like that. I hate you. It's not a bit like that. Oh, I'm so tired. It's a bit like that.
Oh, my God. I don't like that either.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to say. Yeah, I know it's a bit like that because I just said it.
Is it Tuesday?
Well,
all day.
Now, you've had a morning, but we're going to turn that morning around.
I have had a morning and I can't talk about it yet.
No, you can't.
But I will. I absolutely will. And everybody will understand the sort of morning I've had.
Can you name the animal or no? Will
No.
Okay.
We can't say anything.
Okay, great. I shall not say any more.
Not one word.
Hey, coming up after 3 o'clock, we want to ask you lyrics that make you lol. What's a lyric that makes you laugh? We did this a couple of months ago, and we had a lot of calls for it.
I'm greedy and showing off.
You've got
That's
two.
just a statement about myself, but I've got two, yes.
I've got one. Next, though, Mystic Chrissy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show, but Chrissy's left.
Yes.
And guess who's here?
Specsavers is helping Chrissy with her mystical visions. Should have gone to Specsavers.
Mystic Chrissy.
Kayla.
Is it Mystic Chrissy?
As I live and breathe, Kayla. All day long.
It's a bit like that.
Kayla, your mum loved the daytime soaps.
Yes. Yes.
Loved them. She thought if I ever have a baby girl, I'm going to call her Kayla. After Kayla and Patch.
She did. No joke.
Oh, Mystic is on.
I mean, should I quit now? Yes.
Yeah.
Your head.
Now, Kayla, you're a bit sweary.
Oh, I'm a potty mouth, every second word.
You swear so much. I love it.
Thanks, Chrissy.
A lot of people say swearing is bad, but I think they're the top tier words in any vocab.
They are, and they feel so good to say.
Yes.
Like the one with CK at the end. There's nothing better than a good...
They mean something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaylee, you don't have kids yet. You don't have kids.
Oh, no, I do.
Ah. Well, I was going to say, encourage them to swear.
Well, my son
them.
says uck, and I don't know if he's saying truck or something else.
Okay, so he's young. What you do is you just encourage it. You make no word out of bounds, and then you have the most fun together.
Absolutely.
Parenting 101 from Chrissy Swan.
You've got an uncle that's got a very ruddy complexion, a red, maybe a big bulbous nose. Maybe there's an alcohol problem there, Kayla.
Oh, look, it runs in the family. Why not? Sure.
That or you're related to Barnaby Joyce.
Now, I can hear, you know that song, Absolutely Flawless? I think it's by the Pet Shop Boys. Did you work in a pet shop?
No. But I do love pets, but didn't work in one.
Did you used to visit pet shops when you were little and just, visit the cats that were for sale there, cats and dogs?
In the windows, wishing I could take them home all the time.
I'm banning you from pet shops, Chrissy Swan.
I once lied to my mother. I paid for a kitten and then said that somebody gave it to me.
Where did you get the cash from?
Pocket money, birthday money, funny money from my gran.
Love it.
All right, let's finish with this. You love Channing Tatum.
They say my husband looks like him.
Right. Because I can feel some fluttering going on when you think of Channing Tatum.
So many flutters, but we're not going to say where.
We get where, don't worry, Kayla. Hey, you've got a VIP Specsavers voucher and $250 cash.
Thank you so much. Thank
Hey,
you.
Who's hotter, Channing Tatum or your husband?
Channing Tatum.
Oh,
Come on.
Sad for you.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
do you know what annoys this girl on Reddit? When other people with noisy kids sit close to her when she's studying with her friends at a cafe.
Okay.
She's posted the following. Are we overreacting? Big question mark. 132410, by the way, we welcome your opinions. A study group sitting outside a cafe. It looks cold as well.
Well, I am such a stalker. When I saw this photo, you see how it says Curious Alice in that corner? I searched where in Melbourne this is, and they're in Fairfield on Station Street.
Right, okay.
So it would be fresh.
And it's busy. It's busy.
Yeah.
She says, is this extremely entitled? And she's snapped a photograph of two mums and it looks like maybe three mums and three kids. They've got a kid each. See, there's a little one there,
Yeah.
little head, and then a little head behind there. There are 15 other seating options, and this loud group of women with their loud kids sat right behind a few of us trying to study and read. We are lightly debating this within our study group. God, you sound boring.
How boring. We're lightly debating it. No, fully debate it. Have a fight. Argue.
Oh, Maisie, what do you think of that?
Yeah, seriously.
Personally, she says, if I'm going to make noise or talk, if she's going to go to a cafe and speak.
Yes. I think she's painting the picture of what this crew of friends are like. They're friends with very few words to be shared between one another.
She says, I opt to sit where others are doing the same. See, the news tracker, 132410.
Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on? Has she got a leg to stand on here? She's angry because she's obviously got there first. They're being very quiet. And 2 tables along is a small group with kids.
Yes.
I always, when I had small children, I called it the disappear corner. I would get to a cafe and I would scope out the exact table where I could disappear because kids are noisy and they crack it if the chips aren't salty or whatever, you know. They can't control their volume and it's embarrassing. And also, I'm mindful that before I had kids, I was a normal person that quite liked to enjoy a conversation with somebody at a cafe. So I don't want to ruin that for anybody. I disappear.
That's extremely considerate of you. I weirdly, in this scenario, at a cafe, am on the side of the mums and the kids. These nerd burgers need to get a grip. When you're outside, you're already on a road, a busy road. So there's road noise. It looks like mid-morning. These mums going to a cafe with their kids, it's going to be noisy. Cafes are noisy. I think this study group need to get a grip. Go to the state library.
They're actually, this group of mothers is doing what they've found, that disappearing table. It's the last one before the cafe
and
ends.
It's still not good enough.
And it's outside, so they don't have to worry about when, little Piper tips her bowl of gnocchi on the floor.
This study group should stay home or go to their uni. Weirdly, though, my opinion would vastly change should
If
it be
it
a
was
rest. No, if it were a restaurant. Cafes, I'm okay for the hustle and bustle and the noise. I think it's a different experience.
God, the rules are so hard to follow with you. What? So?
Because a restaurant's a more formal experience, like a dinner. I find I don't want screaming kids next to me, but you don't go to a restaurant to study. That's why it's different. A cafe.
That's true.
I'm sorry, nerd burgers, go home or go to the library. Leave the mums and kids alone. 13, 24, 10. Whose side are you on and have you been in this position?
If you're bringing kids, you've got to make yourself quiet. You've got to.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Whose side are you on? A student at a cafe studying with her friends has real cracked it bad, man. at a small group of girlfriends with their kids. I reckon it's 3 girls, 3 mums, and 3 bubs. Mums and bubs session.
Yeah.
And she's like, how entitled is this? How rude. We were here first and we're studying and you shouldn't be here because you're noisy. And there is a part of me that agrees. However, When I first read the article, I didn't see the picture. And I thought they were all inside and the mothers had chosen a table close to this table of girls. There is no way a mother would sit anywhere near another human being at a cafe. No way. And sure enough, this group of mothers is way down the end and outside.
I mean, some mums do, but weirdly, Swanee, even if they do, in a cafe in this certain scenario, like in the morning, I'm on the side of the mother and kids. Cafes are hustle and bustle. Like, they're noisy, they're rowdy. This group of nerdburgers should go to the library or uni. You're at a cafe and you're outside on a main road, especially in this instance. You're on a busy street in Melbourne.
But it depends on what you're doing at the cafe. What are you normally doing? You're there to catch up with your friends,
having a yap.
being social. That's right. Or getting a takeaway and walking the town and getting pat. But those girls were there to be quiet and they've chosen a quiet area. It just so happens that any outdoor area is exactly where mothers go to because it doesn't matter how much mess or noise their kids make.
And it might have been quiet when they first sat down, but you've got to anticipate some groups are going to come. As I said, though, if it was a restaurant at night, I would have a completely different opinion.
It's so unlike you to be so, on
the side of the mum.
Considerate.
No, but I just think a cafe is a place for that. It's a place for socialising. 13, 24, 10. Whose side are you on? Are you on the side of the study group or on the side of the mums and the kids?
Whose side are you on, Justine?
Oh, hi there, guys. Look, I'm on your side, Jack, or the side of the mums and the kids. I think study groups are a lot more mobile
Correct.
than mums, prams, and what have you. And I think the cafe owner might have something to say because in my experience, the people that sit in cafes for hours and hours to study, they're not buying constantly, but they might sit on one coffee or waters or what have you. So
True.
I don't know. I think
that is true. I hadn't thought of that.
Justine.
And yet the mums spending $2 for a baby chino, which is just the froth off someone else's cappuccino. Ka-ching!
And this study group is getting let down by their expectations,
Yeah.
which is unrealistic.
Now, Justine, mark this in your diary because this is the only day or time I will side with the mums and kids. You've got a Baker's Delight voucher, Justine.
I just can't wait for the conversation between the head of that study group and her friends in 15 years when she goes, do you remember we were so
Shady.
outraged? Yeah. What idiots. Hello, Alana.
Hi, how are you guys?
What do you reckon? Whose side are you on?
Oh, I'm on the study group side. I have kids. I'm not taking them to a cafe or to a restaurant. I'm taking them to Macca's.
Yum.
I learnt that way too late, Alana. I thought
100%. Hold your coffee with two hands.
I thought that's just what you did. You just took them where you went, and they do not appreciate it, and they're embarrassing.
All right, Alana's with the study group Baker's Delight voucher for Alana. Jenny.
Hey, Jen.
Hello, how are you?
Where should this study group go?
Whose side are you on?
Oh, I'm with you, Jack, 100%. This study group needs to go to the library.
Yeah.
A cafe is where you catch up with your friends and have coffee.
Mm-hmm.
The kids go. Some cafes even have colouring pencils and stuff for kids to do.
That's
go
right.
to the library or stay
Yeah.
at home and study, not a cafe.
Was that the reaction to the comments under? Were they the comments underneath going? You're a
Yeah, most people are saying it's a cafe.
yeah.
It's a place designed for a social gathering.
Yes, but it's also a workplace. Cafes are known for that now.
No.
A workplace for a
No.
MacBook Pro and AirPods, not Nerdburgers.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Nicki Minaj is looking unbelievable on the cover of Italian Vogue.
How beautiful does Nikki look with less makeup? She looks 14.
And then inside, she almost looks like I don't know, it's like a pin-up from the 50s.
Yeah.
She's a vibe. I love a
is.
bit of Nicki Minaj. I love it when she goes live on Instagram. Anyway, we've been talking about this off air. She was the subject of a really famous, viral meme catchphrase. It sounded like this.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I lie?
And that's really the first time I ever heard that, Did I Lie? Or Where's the Lie?
Yeah.
I like that. And we don't know who she was talking about.
No, it was in an interview in 2020 with the streaming service Tidal.
Yes.
Tidal. But we don't know what she was, like what context it was set in. 13, 24, 10 if you're a barb.
Yeah. Can you let us know? Because she says that someone's career is going to be with Anna Nicole. And, of course, Anna Nicole Smith is dead. So whoever she was talking about, she was like, your career's going to die. Did I lie?
I wonder if it was Cardi B back then.
Maybe.
Anyway, 13, 24, 10 if you do know.
Yeah, we really want to hear from you. She says, I've got a bunch of really strong tracks, but I don't want to rush anything. I want the record to mean something, both for the fans and for me. And I was just Googling the lyrics to Anaconda, and they certainly mean something to someone.
Anaconda does.
Just about that video, she goes, I hate how I look in that video. She's got a Burberry cap on. I understand when you follow a trend and then you regret.
And it's not like the most flattering angle because she sort of stands up. It's coming from the bottom. I can imagine she wouldn't love it.
It's coming from the bottom.
No one likes a camera coming from the bottom. Come from up above, guys.
It's the one thing that I say. If someone's taking a photo, I go up.
Up.
It's the only pointer I have. I go,
Do us all a favour.
Why would you do that? Do you want me to look like Donald Trump and Jabba the Hutt had a baby?
Hey, speaking of Nicki Minaj, how fantastic is it in Overcompensating, the show you and I are both loving with Benny Drama, when he starts rapping super bass?
I haven't got to that.
Oh, you're not up to that?
Oh, my God.
It's in Ep 2 or Ep 3, and he just spits it. It's so great.
So the reason that this is so good, if you're listening to this going, oh, why is that cool? His character is trying to fool everybody into thinking he's straight.
Yeah, he hasn't come out yet.
And then he comes out with things like, yeah, Lord's really sexy. And this girl's like, I've never heard a straight man say that.
No.
And so now you're saying that he knows all the words to Super Bass. I love it. Let's move on to Deborah Lee Finesse, please. Do we have an update from a Nicki Minaj fan? No.
Not one caller.
Damn, I've got to get to the bottom of it. Deborah Lee Finesse. She has released a statement on the occasion of filing for divorce. I'd forgotten they've only been separated for 2 years. I just thought, when you hear that people split up, you just assume that it's all over. But they've spent 2 years trying to divvy up the alleged $250 million fortune.
That shocks me. I knew they'd be worth a lot, but I didn't think it was that much.
Well, he made a lot of money. He's made a lot of money. And she wouldn't have seen that coming. And neither would he when they got married. They got married in the dark ages. 30 years they've been together. They were together.
Wow.
Anyway, the divorce is official. And she said this. My heart and compassion goes out to everyone who has traversed the traumatic journey of, are you ready for the word? Betrayal.
Oof, she said it.
It says it all, doesn't it?
She really says it all.
Did I lie?
Oh, God, it's
lengthy. We don't have time to read it all, but wow.
It's so long. And, of course, that's the word that's getting all the headlines. But if you read the entire statement, she actually says really beautiful, respectful, sort of philosophical things about it. She says, we are drawn to people. We invite them in order to learn our lessons and to recognise and heal the broken parts of ourselves. I remain grateful.
Good on her.
Yeah, and with $100 million in your back pocket, I'd be grateful too.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
You know, my brain strikes again. You know, I do a monthly column in the Australian Women's Weekly, everybody's favourite magazine and mine.
Yeah.
And this month, my son loves to ask me questions like, you know, who would you invite for dinner or whatever. What's your death row meal?
Kit?
Usually, yeah, Kit.
Yeah.
Usually more interesting than that.
I was going to say Leo wouldn't care.
No, absolutely not. But he recently said, if your brain was an animal, what would it be?
Ooh.
I was like, oh, what a great question. So I really thought about it. It took me 48 hours to get back to him. By the time I got back to him, I was like, I've got an answer. He goes, what did I ask you? I can't remember. Anyway, so I'd really put a lot of thought in it. My brain is part elephant in that I never forget anything. Lyrics, the face of somebody that I was in prep with.
Yeah, okay.
The smell of my grand's kitchen, all of that. elephant, because, they're famous for never forgetting anything.
Yes.
But also part goldfish, in that every 3 seconds I forget exactly what's going on.
Yeah, that's a really good combination for you.
And it really sums it up. So can you imagine how tired I am?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the
It speaks to that.
torture of living, the torture and also the delight of living inside? It's so surprising to be me.
I wonder what I would be.
You would be like a gibbon. Like those, ooh, those ones that make those sounds in the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I was going to say, because my first email was bb07_monkey because I loved monkeys.
There you go.
So I'd go, but then I'd also
getting the
maybe
monkey vibe.
be a shark or a dolphin because I love the water and boats.
Nah, no, you only like the champagne on the boat.
No, but I like the water
and the
ocean.
shots. Like the photos that you get.
Oh, the shot that you meant. I like a shot too. Vodka shot.
Yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
You could put a gun to my head and I wouldn't have been able to tell you that was Of Monsters and Men.
I love that song Sick, though. I've just
love
realised.
It's called Little Talks of Monsters and Men.
2011, Swanee. Of Monsters and Men. What a great name.
So good.
Should we give away a bum bag?
Oh, yes, let's give away a bum bag.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
I realised when you said 2011, whenever I don't remember something or I've missed something, it's always a year that I've had a baby. And that was the year I had Kit.
Okay.
So instead of being across
The fresh hits.
Of Mice and Men or whatever it was called, I was just, a tiny pink baby in a football holder under my giant brown boob. Hey, Emerald.
Hello, how are you guys?
What a name.
Thank you. They shorten it to Emma. Most people just say Emma.
No.
You must correct them
You must.
immediately.
Yes.
Emma feels so pedestrian compared to Emerald.
Yeah. It just doesn't go, does it?
Shout out to all the Emmas listening. We love you too.
It's that. If that's your name, that's great. But your name is Emerald.
Yes.
Have you loved it right from the get go?
Yeah, I love it. I love to be unique. It's certainly unique. I haven't met another Emerald.
Isn't that lovely? Do you have kids?
Yes, I do. I have two.
And did you feel the pressure of giving them an equally pleasing moniker?
Yeah. We have gone with some pretty unique names for the kids. Yeah.
Tell us what they are.
I've got Phoenix.
Phoenix, yes.
And the girl's Indiana.
Oh, nice. Nice. But Emerald's better, soz.
Yeah, it is.
Kept the best for yourself. Hello, Tanya with a Y.
Hello, lovely people. How are you today?
Now, you've got an interesting offer on Facebook Marketplace for tickets to this concert. What are you going to offer us?
I was offering up my firstborn, and he's actually my only born.
Wow, he's valuable. How old is he?
He'll be 21 soon.
Oh, my God. Well, look, you've done your parenting. You can cast him off now.
Oh, no. Cost of living. It's too bloody expensive
Yeah,
for
I
him
know.
to be moving out.
Tell me about it. My kids are going to live with me till they're 50. If there is a God, I'd love it. All right. Your names are your buzzers, Emerald and Tanya. It is the best of 5, which means the first one of you that gets 3 answers correct wins the bum bag. But most importantly, there's a couple of tickets to musical legends, One Republic in there.
Alrighty, question number 1.
I have just spent all the time trying to... Here we go. Question number 1. Which president made headlines yesterday following an altercation? Yes, Tanya.
Macron.
Correct. Emmanuel Macron. What did you make of it? What did you make of it? Were they horsing around or were they angry?
No way. They were angry. She was angry.
I don't think she was.
I think she was. I'm with Tanya. She'd had enough of him.
But Tanya, don't you have a funny, silly thing that you've done with a current or ex-partner?
And not that looks so aggressive.
Yeah, but they're French. Question number 2. What does a composer do?
Tanya.
Yes, Tanya.
Write music.
Correct.
2 points to Tanya. Question number 3 is for the win, Tanya. Emerald, are you there still?
I'm here, yes.
Okay, question number 3.
It's an audio question. Listening ears on. Can you name this One Republic song?
Emerald.
Emerald.
It's an I Don't Want to Wait.
It is.
She nailed that.
I feel like that was on a TV show.
Was it?
Yep. I'm trying to think of what it'll come to me
Tom's
eventually.
going to give it a Google. Question number 4.
The acronym GG is often used online among...
Emerald.
Yes, Emerald.
Is it gotta go?
Nope. I think gotta
GG.
go is GTG.
Yes.
Oh, Emerald.
Yes, Emerald.
Got to go.
Nope.
Simply GG. It's used among gamers.
Emerald.
Emerald.
Good game?
It is good game.
She got it wrong twice, though. We don't give them 3 chances.
We've never had to. Literally no one in the
Fine.
history of this show, nearly 3 years, has kept on coming back.
Emerald, because you've got a beautiful name, you got that point. That means it is 2 points to Emerald, 2 points to Tanya. Question number 5 is for the win.
Which famous Australian released a statement today regarding her
Tanya?
divorce? Yes, Tanya.
Deborah Lee Furness. Hugh Jackman's wife.
Correct.
Tanya, you have got the double pass to One Republic.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Thank you.
You get to keep your 21-year-old, which is nice.
You don't have to sell him.
You sure you don't want his food bill?
His what?
His food bill.
Oh, I thought you said his
Doodle.
doodle.
Enjoy
I
the One
do
Republic
not.
tickets and the bum bag. They return to Australia in Feb next year for the Sweet Escape Tour with special guest Zara Larsson, that Swedish pop superstar. Get your tickets now from livenation.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I thought it was a dream, but it isn't. Hosier has done a collaboration with Barbara Streisand.
Wow.
I'm not joking.
What's Barbara been up to of late?
Just, wandering around the full-size underground mall that she's had built under her mansion.
Have we seen footage of this mall?
I think there is.
I would
yes.
like to see.
I mean, she's living the dream. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova, and it's time to have a little giggle at some lyrics.
We love lyrics that make us lol.
Everybody's got them. And every time you hear them, you just have a little chuckle to yourself. 13, 24, 10. What lyrics make you laugh every time you hear them? Often for odd reasons. We kick things off with this little ditty by Jagged Edge. Meet me at the altar.
You're going to have to sing it for me.
I'm going to have to sing it. Okay. So there's this one bit in it where he goes, "We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it there in your white dress."
It's so great.
I mean, that's romance for you. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it.
It's funny, since you brought our attention to that song, I feel like Nova has started playing it more.
We heard it the other day,
Yeah,
and I'm like, there's my funny song.
We played it during the show yesterday. The last one that I brought to the table was from Billie Eilish. It's a song called TV.
I love
that
it.
she released in COVID, and it just always makes me laugh, this line.
What's the point of anything?
What's the point of anything?
It's such a great question/statement.
Ever since you've told me that, I sing it in my mind often.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to add to the list.
Please.
Very old song by a band called Split Ends, which kind of split off into Crowded House. It's called I Got You, and this line always makes me laugh, and just the way that Neil Finn sings it gets on my nerves. He's talking about trying to contact this girl, and he's like, "You're always out. It gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves."
The way he says nerves.
I know. Are you going to go next, or am I
Yeah.
going one second one? Go.
My next one is a fresh hit, if you will, Swanee. It's from
Oh.
Morgan Wallen and Post Malone. And I like that this lyric starts the song because it gets my attention every time I'm driving and I hear it.
I'm a redneck.
I think that is so brilliant.
I
And
love
the little...
he's getting in first.
Yeah. He starts it. And the
Yeah.
little woo-woo before.
I'm a redneck.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, you just can't argue with that, can you? 13, 24, 10. What lyrics just make you laugh?
You've got one more, Swanee. You're doubling up today.
I do, because I'm doing massive deep dives on In Excess, all the original stuff, like starting from In Excess, the album in 79 or 1980. Anyway, this always made me laugh. They did a song, In Excess did a song with Jimmy Barnes
Yeah.
called Good Times. And this line, I'm just sure that every time women called Fanny hear it, they go, "I beg your pardon."
Short fat Fanny's she's gonna be there too.
Short fat Fanny.
Is that what he says?
Yes. Short fat Fanny's she's gonna be there too. Short fat Fanny. I wonder if she knows that her name is short, fat fanny.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're talking about the little lines that pop out at you, the lyrics that just make you have a little chuckle. Like this one from Jimmy Barnes and In Excess's collaboration. Short, fat fanny.
She's going to be there too.
She's going to be there too, so don't miss it.
And I love this from Morgan Wallen because he's just self-describing.
I'm a redneck.
3 words. Nat, what is the lyric that you hear that just makes you have a little chuckle?
Karma is a cat purring in my lap because it loves me.
I loved that when I first heard it too. Yes, because don't they sit in your lap and purr, but only if they love you, Nat?
Well, I'm not a cat person really. I don't have a cat. We're a dog family, but it just gets me every time. And then my 4 and 5-year-old just get it stuck in my head and they sing it all day long.
The first time I heard it, I thought, is she really saying that?
Like, I don't understand how Karma is a cat. But
Yeah.
Tay does. So
Yeah, look.
that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, you know, who would understand half of the stuff she says?
Yeah, true. Hey, Natalie, you have won a $250 prize pack from Lego. Let's go to Beth.
Hi, Beth. What lyric makes you just have a little snort every time you hear it?
Hello, mine would be Don't Forget Where You Belong by One Direction when they say, if you ever feel alone, don't.
Well, that's easy then. They've solved the problem, haven't they?
Well, exactly, yes.
And they sing it so, like, earnestly.
Cheers, Harry. I'm good now. I'm fixed.
Yeah, just don't.
Yes.
Don't.
It does. It makes me laugh every time.
That's a great one.
$250 prize pack from Lego for you, Beth. Let's go to Amanda Swanee.
Hi, Amanda. You've got a cracker. What is it?
It's Simply Red, So Beautiful, and he says, you're so beautiful, but oh, so boring.
Mick
And the way he sings it so beautifully as well.
They had some great hits, didn't they, back in the day? Simply Red.
Okay, Amanda, a $250 prize pack from Lego for you.
Amanda sounded like she was embedded in my brain through my ear hole.
There was heaps happening with that reverb, wasn't there?
I was like, get out of my head, Amanda. You don't want to be in there, trust me. Hello, Jamie.
How you going?
Good, mate. What lyric do you hear that makes you have a little chuckle?
It makes me chuckle all the time every time it comes on. It's that Kia, My Neck, My Back.
Oh, yes. No, I know how that ends. No, let's not. Yeah, play that one. Play the country one.
Well, no, I want to play the other one.
No, don't, Jack. Come on.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I reckon for the 5th day straight, I have forgotten Joel's soup.
No.
I know.
I think just give up on the soup. There's no soup coming, Joel. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go down to Huey's kitchen and buy your own.
On Monday, I'm going to bring you a donkey and some diamonds.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Let's talk Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, our queen.
She is doing the publicity rounds, the press rounds, and she has appeared on the cover of Elle's summer issue and an interview inside with Chloe Fineman, who you would get to know from Saturday Night Live. She does extraordinary impersonations of specifically Drew Barrymore.
She does.
It's extraordinary.
Well, she kind of looks like Drew a little bit as well.
The way that her mouth moves exactly the same is
She can do that.
So amazing.
That side speak that Drew
yeah,
does.
and the slight sort of lisp or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not talking about Chloe Fineman. We're talking about Lindsay Lohan. And she's plugging Freakier Friday.
Yeah.
God, she's only 38.
Lindsay?
Yeah.
Did you think she'd be older?
Yeah, well, I just sort of didn't know. It's just like she's been around for 200 years.
Yeah, and I guess we came to know her in The Parent Trap when she was a kid, so it does feel like we've known her for those 38 years.
Yeah, and maybe she was younger than she looked as well on The Parent Trap.
Yes. Yeah.
You know? Anyway, she's very excited. She plays Jamie Lee Curtis in Freakier Friday.
Yep.
Which is the whole premise of the movie. I remember it was such an exciting day at school when, you know, Mrs. Pendlebury would roll out the television on the trolley. But we watched the original one. I can't even think of who was in it. Maybe Jodie Foster.
Wow.
Maybe Jodie Foster was the kid and there was sort of a smart mouth mom.
I forgot there was an original because it's so funny. Freaky Friday, Lindsay Lohan, Jamie film came out in 2003 and I was in grade 1, so that would always get rolled out as well.
There was another one like from the 70s.
Oh my God, I did not know that.
Yeah. Anyway, she was asked all sorts of things about what was harder and what was this, and then, she was asked about, her beauty routine. And my God, thou doth protesteth too much, she said on her beauty secrets. Because clearly she's had the most amazing work.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she saw the same surgeon as Kris Jenner for her face.
And, it's great.
Absolutely.
She says, I don't even know how to answer that. I drink juice every morning. It's carrot and ginger and lemon and olive oil. And I sort of drink green tea. And I'm a big pickled beets person. And my skincare is very specific. I'm doing serums and I'm testing them. And I'm a big believer in ice cold water on your face. My God, it's like I say to my daughter, stop making stuff up. What is the truth?
Tell us the truth.
Remember.
Should we listen to how she would play the role of the twins in the Parent Trap?
Yeah.
That little trick?
What's harder, playing twins or playing Jamie Lee Curtis?
I feel like playing twins didn't feel as difficult because I was younger. We tend to have more insecurities as adults when we're acting, and we overthink sometimes, so I think I was more free playing the twins.
Yeah.
And it was more experimental. There was like a tennis ball there a lot of the time for me to act off of, and I could hear myself in my ear. I would wear an earwig, so the accents helped me, the differences in the accents.
Wow.
An earwig.
I think she means an earpiece.
Yeah.
Hey, Swanee, you're correct. Jodie Foster played Annabelle in the original Freaky Friday.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.